I've always been a fan of world music, different rhythms and textures from around the world, and I wanted to reflect that finally in a CD. The title track was really based on the yodeling style of Salif Keita. So I kept it in a vocal style, but we wrote it as an instrumental. So I called it Song Without Singing. I think creativity inspires. So I'm always influenced by the work of other creative artists. I hope I can be the same kind of inspiration on some level. I've played a lot of instruments. I started on the guitar, influenced by all those guys, and then I went to the saxophone. I was studying with a jazz guitar player, and a guy named Steve O'Connor in San Diego, and he kept saying, don't listen to guitar players, listen to sax players. Well, it got to the point where I got tired of people telling me to listen to sax players, and I went out and got a saxophone in a pawn shop and started playing, literally. And so I really got into the linear aspect, meaning when musicians say linear, they're talking about the creation of long melodies, melodies that follow a line. I got really interested in the study of linear music in jazz, creating melodies, improvising melodies. And then after that, I played trumpet for quite a while, a couple of years, and I listened to a lot of trumpet players, people like Clifford Brown and Miles Davis, of course. His use of space, and Freddie Hubbard. And when I got into the bass, I tried to translate some of those concepts to the bass. And so I would have to say that my soloing, my improvising on the bass is more influenced by horn players and maybe guitar players than it is by bass players. So maybe, hopefully that gives it some kind of a unique quality. If you have the right players, you can write something and it'll take on a life of its own once the musicians add their own creativity to it. So I liken it to a painting that comes to life, but it won't come to life until the players start to play it. It started with just wanting to record a bunch of pieces that I'd written, but my wife and I went through some very tough stuff in our life for a couple of years, and it got held up. And then when all that was over, this definitely became a celebration of coming through to the better side of things. So this is definitely celebrating a better kind of a rebirth for our lives together.